I want to learn to ride them. I remember when I got on the, I know that ain't the same thing, but I had got on a Greyhound bus and I had almost got stuck in a different state. For real. I do not understand buses. I wasn't that old either though. I was like, going into 9th grade. Going into 10th grade, I think.
Socks and sandals, the helicopter ejector seat, and whatever that is.
I'm not leaving you here.
Y'all, I've been having some wild dreams lately.
Leave me alone. You're the hero. You won. Isn't that enough?
No, I'm running out of time. Don't make me use the remote. Use the remote. Use the remote. What's going on here? Use the remote. Oh man, I pressed repeat. Use the remote. I'm stuck in an infinite. Use the remote. An infinite loop. Use the remote. Use the remote.
I love Amazing World of Gumball. That's so crazy.
And now some breaking news.
Do you have the heat on? Nope. I have the air on.
Press the channel button.
I always have the air on.
It's like I'm inside a giant. Wrong.
Now you gone by. The crazy thing, I only be seeing these people talk crazy. They just be wasting their time typing, because I really do not be seeing what y'all be saying. Thank you, Brittany. Thank you. Anybody else can send 5? Can I have 3 more people to reach my 4 goal? 4 people goal. Oh, it's my Brittany. Thank you, sis. They be going so fast. I don't even know why they even try.
Whatever you decide, please do it fast.
Make sure you're sleeping with socks on. I don't have no socks. Thank you, Dorothy. Can I have 2 more people? What's the cash app? It's right here, pinned. Thank you, Cynthia. One more person.
That means we're friends now?
Do you need children items? I really do.
What was wrong about you?
You were wrong about more than that.
If y'all want to help with my kids.
Everyone I love.
It's a big man to admit he was wrong.
But they really good where they at. But, I mean, if you want to help.
I am not that big of a
I know my daughter is straight for sure. Like, she good for right now. But when I start working and stuff, make sure that I still get my baby stuff. It don't matter if she good. Because my big sister said,
I'm going to go back.
you know, when this first started, she said, just save all your money. Just save. She said, you don't have to get nothing for Brielle. Brielle gonna be straight. Like, we gonna provide all her clothes, everything. I said, okay, well, I'll provide clothes. I'll provide food and stuff. She's like, no, it's okay. Just save it. So then when they come back home, they have everything that they need. Well, my boy's grandma, she a little bit, you know, older and stuff and retired. So, you know, they need a little bit more help. But she said they good right now. But I don't know. I feel like my kids still need help. Because I don't like my kids walking around looking crazy. I love how you always keep a positive attitude and mindset. Thank you. I got a bump on my nose. Oh my gosh. What happened? Of course, I'm not gonna say my family, but my big sister, thank you, Shawanda. My big sister take care of my daughter right now. She has my daughter and she takes care of my daughter. It was my mama, but some stuff happened where somebody lied and said that my daughter was living with me on live. It was like I had moved to. Everybody had raised money for me to move into my new apartment, and it was like we want to get Brielle reaction. I was like, okay. I got Brielle reaction, and a lot of people that helped me get here, they was excited for me. But you know, it was thousands of people in here at once. It was like 2,000 people in here when it happened. There was people screen recording, making it seem like my daughter lived with me, and then she had to go into custody. So then that kind of fucked it off with my mama, because my daughter wasn't in custody. You know, that kind of fucked it off. They was like, oh, she was supposed to see her daughter without your being monitored, but They told us that I could have my daughter without my mama being there. That's what they told me. If my mama got guardianship, I would be able to. Like, at first, it was when my mama didn't have the guardianship, I did have to, see my daughter through my mama and daddy. I had to go to their house and see my kid. But there was like, once you get the guardianship, and we asked them several times, once you get the guardianship, you won't have to do visits at your mama's house anymore. You can pick her up and stuff, but she cannot live with you. She can stay a couple of nights, but you have to drop her back off. I said, okay. Thank you, Taylor. And so I only had one more thing to do, whatever like that. We about to, my kids, it's about to be close to my kids coming back home. Soon as I went to court, I don't know how they knew my court date, but they knew my court date, and they gave it to some type of caseworker or whatever. They gave it to DHS, and they was like, well, we got pictures and stuff of your daughter in your house, your daughter living with you. I said, she don't live with me. I said, y'all can ask her school, her daycare. Everybody know my daughter don't live with me. She only come with me on the weekends. They confirmed my daughter didn't live with me, but they still put her into custody, which was weird. So, yeah, I have support. I have a mother that loves me. She know that my baby daddy broke my laptop and I needed my laptop. Guess what? She got me a new laptop. Thank you, Micah. Thank you, Georgia. Mama just got me a new laptop on Sunday. Well, it came on Friday, but gave it to me on Sunday. My mom and daddy takes me to church. My mom and daddy pray for me every single day when I need help and stuff. My mama ain't made the money, but when I need money and stuff, my mama is there to help me as much as she can. She helped me with my kids. She get my kids on the weekend. Well, I don't be there, but she gets my kids and get all the grandkids and spend time with them and all that. Like, yeah, my immediate family is here. Just not my. Okay. Okay, hold on, y'all. I'm trying to scroll and see. Hold on. There ain't nothing that nobody can do to help me. That's like the honest truth. I literally have to finish everything to get my kids back. Like, the end goal, the end treatment is reunification. So I'm getting my kids back, but I have to do stuff to get them back. Because they felt like I failed to protect my children, which I don't understand how I failed to protect them when they never got touched. They never, they never had the experience being physically harmed or anything, but I failed to protect them. What? I called the police when I was supposed to. When my baby daddy, breaking into my door, I'm calling the police, telling them that he doing that. So then when he do finally get through the door, I already had my kids locked in their room. I tell my daughter, keep the door locked. Y'all get on y'all tablet, put their headphones on their ears and all that while he's trying to kick through. They in there doing that or whatever. I'm, waiting for the police to come. Having to protect myself. We in there fighting because he done came in my house. It's crazy, but yeah, they said I failed to protect, so I had to do so much because of that. But the only reason why my kids are in here so long, people, you've been in the system too long. The reason why I've been in the system too long because it's been a guardianship. It was a guardianship first. It got dissolved because as soon as I was about to get my kids back, I only had one more thing to do. My kid's grandma said, hey, I don't want to be the guardian anymore because I showed them. She kept saying, "Oh, Judge, I don't feel like that her or my son is doing what they supposed to be doing to get the kids back." I said, "Actually, I do." I said, "I have everything." I said, "I have my certificate of completion, all of this stuff, proof that I'm in a new apartment, proof that have been having income, proof that I took, this class, whatever like that." And she was like, "Okay, can you provide that?" I provided all of that, and guess what she said? She said, I don't want to be the guardian anymore. I don't want to be the guardian no more because they're not gonna do what's best for the kids. What? I literally just showed, like, it was just weird. It was some jealousy type stuff because she jealous that her son picked me over her. And she don't like that. And so she just was like, "Oh, well, let me try to go destroy her by having her kids removed." I showed y'all messages where she said she want these is her blood grandkids. She want my kids to go in the system. It don't matter if she feel like they safe or whatever. She never knew my parenting with my kids. She's never been around us. None of that.
I'm just gonna bottle up on my natural urge.
Who?
What are you doing? Bottling up my urge to breathe.
But yeah, there's just some people that's evil out in the world. Well, she wouldn't be my stepmama, but my baby daddy mama, she was just evil, and she caused my kids to be in this. If she never called them and stuff like that, none of this would have happened. Period. Like, domestic violence came, but I already had a plan to leave anyways. I just had to save up enough money to move. Like,
Yeah, you look like a Cadillac idiot.
I know they a fake page. They trying to have me say certain stuff so they can send it to the caseworker. No, y'all about to have me saying some crazy stuff. And yes, I'm allowed to discuss my case because it's my case. And you can't use it against me at all because, this is my case. And they said I'm allowed to talk about my case. I went through the same, and I'm actually in the process of suing the state. You'll be okay, love. I want to sue them too. They've been doing me dirty. Right, how were you harming them? That's crazy. You need a lawyer. No, it don't say that I'm harming. So it say my kids was removed because mother failed to protect. That's what it say. Mother failed to protect, and that it shows when they got the call of when I went through, getting my A word beat and stuff like that. It talks about how my baby daddy came and this had happened, they felt like this had happened, whatever like that. The report wasn't even correct or whatever. But yeah, like, it's crazy. I don't know, but if my kids is in the system for real, because they said I failed to protect. That was the main reason why. And that it was domestic violence. It was domestic violence in the home. And it was a trail of domestic violence because every time I called the police, which should have worked with me, but it worked against me, I called the police every time he came up to my house when I didn't want him to come to my house, or every time he acted crazy. I recorded all that stuff. My storage is so full on my phone of stuff that he done did that I have not deleted yet because we gotta go to court and all that. And then like stuff that his mama done did, it's all up in my phone. His mama's probably more full than him. Then I have other phones. I still have it, but it's broke. He broke it. But I'm gonna see if I can try to get it fixed or whatever like that. But yeah, like I literally have
See you tonight.
all the evidence that I need for years, like a year's trail of stuff that they've been doing. But yeah, like due to me they said my police calls are so long. Like I have so many calls because he used to stalk me so much, but y'all never did anything. Y'all didn't allow me to press charges. Y'all didn't allow me to do anything at those times. Like y'all just let him just do whatever. And yeah, so they use that against me. Oh yeah, well, we see that you keep calling about domestic violence and all this other stuff. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and put them in the system because we do see that it is some form of domestic violence. I'm like, I already told y'all it was. And then when they talked to my daughter, I could have told my daughter to lie, but I didn't. I just said, just be honest, just tell them what you saw, boo-boo. And she did. And me and my daughter's stories clearly aligned together, and my daughter was young to be able to advocate for herself. She was 4 years old when she advocated for herself. Then they closed the case, right? And a little bit later, that was like, hey, well, because the caseworker was supposed to see me or whatever like that, I kept taking off of work. Mind you, I just started the job not too long ago. I kept taking off of work to meet up with this caseworker. She said if we did not see each other, it would be a issue or whatever like that. You're the ones, I told you where my kids go to school. Y'all saw my kids at school and stuff like that. You said you got to assess my home. I literally made myself available on your schedule every time and just spoke that with my manager and let her know what was going on. Because I was the hardest worker, so she didn't mind me doing this even though I was new. She knew I was gonna get stuff done. So I'm like telling her like, okay, I gotta be off on this day. Okay, well, every time I came and I stopped what I was doing, this lady literally did not come. So it got to the point where they had to close out the case. And they said, hey, well, and I think I got the messages too on that phone that was broken. Hey, if I don't get to assess the home or whatever, I'm going to have to go ahead and close out the case. But if you get another DHS call, it's going to be a safety concern for us because I was not able to assess you. I said, that's your issue. You get paid to do that. I literally got off of work every time to come to you and for you to come to me and stuff and stop what I was doing for you to come assess my home and all that. You already assessed my kids. I told you what daycare they went to, all that. You didn't see any physical marks, no nothing like that. So all you have to do is do your job. This is not my job. I'm not about to keep taking off of work. I just can't do it. Like, you're gonna make me lose my job, and I just started my job. She ended up closing out the case, whatever like that, saying that it was hard to communicate on both ends. No, it was hard to communicate on your end. You weren't doing your part. I was doing my part. Who?
Christmas is not about presents. It's about family.
Who?
So let's welcome a new member to our family. Say hello to...
But yeah, so then when that next call came, you know, that had asked my daughter, oh no.
It makes no sense. We're not even in the living room anymore.
But then, you know, the next time DHS was called, because my baby daddy was trying to harm me. He said if I called the police, he was gonna me. And so I called my mama. I was like, Mama, he said this and he blocking my door and all this. He won't let me leave. He hold me hostage in my own house and all that. So my mama called the police. And so when she did that, and I told her I had my kids with me and stuff, but they was in the room locked in, so they wasn't seeing it, but they was probably hearing it. I don't know. But, you know, the police came and stuff like that, and the police is the one who reported the domestic violence and stuff. They were like, where were the kids? I didn't have all my kids with me, but I did have some of my kids with me, and I told them, and they was like, yeah. So then DHS came knocking on my door after that, because I was trying to be protected. And my mama the one who called. I told them to call. I told her to call. And because my mama tried to ask him, usually he be calm and he listened to my mom. She said, can I please leave? Okay, please leave. He usually listen. He didn't want to listen. He was like, no, I ain't leaving. So my mama called the police, and that was that. And DHS got involved. Then as soon as they was about to close that case out, they was like, it wasn't bad enough for my kids to be removed. So they was like, all right, you know, we gonna close out the case. Soon as they about to close out the case, it's okay, I don't even care. Soon as they about to close out the case or whatever, guess what happens? My baby daddy put his hands on me again because they made me get a VPO. They was like, in order to close this case, you have to get a VPO. I filed for the VPO, all that. They gonna tell him that they never told me to get the VPO on him, which, yes, you did. You feel me? They gonna lie. And so he got mad thinking that I was lying, and he beat me for that. And that's how my kids went inside the system. Because they set me up. I'm telling you, them people was so messy. I cannot wait. And I know the lady name by heart and everything. I cannot wait, because I'm most definitely suing them for that. She literally was messy. When I had complaints, oh, his mama doing this, or he doing that, or the grandma doing this, I'm telling them everything that they're doing to make stuff difficult for me and stuff, coming to DHS, assuming that they would help, and they will go back and be messy and go tell them exactly what I said. Instead of trying to fix the problem, they will go back and make it even worse. Like, it was bad. It was bad. That's why I don't even deal with police. Unfortunately, they don't protect black women. Some of them do. If you don't fight a good fight, they'll do what they want with you. You gotta fight first. Thank you. Did you have a protective order? If so, the system has failed. No, I didn't have one at the time. I do now, though.
That's what it sounds like when you type in all caps.
It's a VPO, not a BPO, a victim protection order. I'm kind of confused. How did he know you got it? Because they had to tell him. They told him, like I said, they was messy. They told him, oh, you got a VPO and all that. And he got it in the mail, too. They had to send you. They had to serve him or whatever like that. But yeah, it was like in the mail or whatever. And I was like, at that time, I'm like, dude, they're the one who told me I had to get it to close the case for our kids not to go in the system and stuff. And he like, man, nah, you lying, man. You tried to get that. I'm like, no. And I said the name. I said, she the one who told me to do it. And then she was trying to talk to him one-on-one and all that. I'm like, no, I'm going to be here. And I literally drove just to come over there to hear what she was saying. Because she was just being messy. I was tired of it. And then she gonna come and lie in my face. And I called my mama. I said, Mama, didn't she not say that I had to get the protective order? Or whatever like that. My daddy was there too and stuff like that. It was like, yeah, she did tell him that. She did. All that. The protective order hadn't been in place or anything yet. And he was like, and we was all just arguing. And then the grandma was getting mad because she felt like my baby daddy wasn't advocating for himself and all that. I didn't care. I just didn't want her to. I knew how my baby daddy was, so I didn't. That's why I didn't want to do the VPO in the first place. Because at first they was like, you don't have to get the VPO because it would be your choice. You go based off of what the Palomar tell you. It's okay. Okay. The Palomar told me I didn't have to do it because it be making cases worse for us victims. Like, it'll make the abuser more aggressive and stuff like that, and more stalkerish and more violent. And so I didn't really want to do it, but I chose my kids first. I'm like, I'm gonna do it. So anyways, that day we were arguing all that about it, like all of us, even the caseworker. He was like, man, can you just take me to a hotel? I'm gonna get my boys. And he had just bought my sons a lot of clothes, a lot of everything. He's like, I'm gonna just take my boys to the hotel, man. Like, I just want to get away, whatever like that. I was like, all right. So I took them to the hotel. We was good, whatever like that. I had to bring their clothes in, all that. And then me and him was talking for a second. And I saw a girl in his phone. And I was like, oh, so you lying. You was still messing with other women. That's crazy. Okay. That's all I said. Like, okay, all right. Oh, well, I'm at to go. And he got mad. He got mad and slapped the shit out of me. I'm like, wow. I'm like, what did I do? Like, what the heck? Slapped me and tried to say I was fighting him over the girl. Like, nigga, no, I'm not. I don't care about none of that. Like, I was so used to that dude cheating on me. It was just ridiculous. Like, it's no way. Like, he just cheated so much and lied so much. I'm just like, oh, I can't wait till I get so tired to leave him. Like, it didn't even faze me no more. Like, oh. But anyways, then I'm like, I'm leaving. Like, hell no, you're not about to hit me. We're not about to fight. The babies are in here. I'm about to fight in front of my boys or whatever, So I started trying to leave. He started getting mad, and he started bringing up somebody that I used to mess with way before him, which was weird. But he started bringing up that guy. Then he started bringing up my baby daddy, because I got him and I have another baby daddy. Started bringing up my baby daddy and stuff, following me, pacing around, like following me. I'm like, bro, stop following me. I'm about to go. Like, enjoy the boys or whatever like that. And I gave my babies kisses. And I was trying to leave. And he slapped me again. And I had an iron board right there. And I had an iron right there. And I just started whacking him in his whack, whack, whack. Hit him with the iron. And he was still swinging on me. I was still hitting him and his stuff. Pop, pop, pop. With that iron. So if y'all see on his mugshot, he had like a scar right there. That's why, because he was putting his hands on me, and I'm like, I'm not about to fight no man. Whack, whack, whack. He almost, I don't know if I almost killed him or what, but I know that he sat his butt down. He was leaking. And he was like, man, I'm getting dizzy and stuff. I said, well, you shouldn't put your hands on me. I told you I was trying to go. I told you I did not want to fight. And you keep doing this. Like, you keep putting your hands on me. I am tired of that. Then he act like he got up and like, man, you still talking shit. I'm like, I'm not even talking stuff. Like, I'm just telling you, like, it wouldn't even happen if you didn't put your hands on me for no reason. Oh, yeah, you still talking stuff. So he get up. I'm like, oh, you want to do this again? So then this time I had a big lamp. I said, I will knock this across your head, boy. Stop playing with me. Like, stop playing with me. You really be out of there. Try it. He was scared. And I got my son. I got my son Bryson. I picked up my son Bryson. I hurried up and ran with my son, and the baby was still with him, like, cause he was in a car seat and stuff. Like, we hadn't even took him out the car seat or nothing. So I'm like, man, I mean, I want to be able to get my son, but I can't get my son. So I got one of them. And I went downstairs. I told them, like, can y'all please call the police? Like, he just beat the crap out of me. Y'all, like, I was about to fall out. Like, literally, I was about to fall and stuff. He put me in I had a concussion. Had knots all up in my head and stuff. I was like, can y'all please make sure he don't leave? He will try to run. They blocked his door so he couldn't leave until the police came. The police came. He went to jail. They asked me, did I want to press charges? And they said if I didn't press charges, they was going to pick him up. I was like, yeah, I want to press charges and stuff. I'm tired of this. Like, I just let him slide with domestic for so long. I just was tired. I was like, yes, I want to press charges. And, I ended up pressing charges. And that was the first time he really was accountable for what he did. After so many years, he didn't get in trouble. But I finally wanted him to be accountable because I was just tired of getting beat for no reason. I just didn't understand why I kept getting hit. Of course, I'm done with him. This dude is in jail. This dude been in jail for like... he been in jail since July, I believe. Or June. What it is? This is the longest he ever been in jail.
Wow, if you girls say it's normal.
Explosive stage, 3 minutes.
Alright, time to
I did let him go. I'm messing with somebody completely different right now. Ha 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 ha. Well, no, I just cut that dude off. I ain't messing with nobody no more, but I was messing with somebody else. But yeah. That's good. He deserves it. Maybe he will change when he get out. I honestly don't feel like he will. And his family done said that too. His mama, even though she ain't gonna admit it, his mama done said it. His grandma done said it. His daddy done said it. His siblings done said it. Everybody around him has said it. Like, dang, the way that you act, you either gonna be dead or in jail. Literally. That's the only two options, because he just lived a way that where he gamble. So he'll go play 2K with people and then go run off and take their money, and then now people trying to, come to his granny house or want to threaten to come to his mama house or whatever like that to come harm him. And then my kids is there. This is crazy. They just be owing a lot of people. If you go look on Facebook, you'll see where he got punked and stuff. Like, it's just crazy. Like, I don't know, but he got punked on Facebook. It went viral because he tried to run off with somebody's money. His grandma told me it was a time where he was into gambling so bad he had a Challenger. No, he had a Challenger. They say he had a Challenger or whatever like that. And he was just so desperate that he was like, all right, I'll bet my Challenger. And so he bet it, right? He had 2 key fobs. But anyways, he bet his challenger and he ended up giving his friend the keys because he lost the money. He was that sick into gambling, dude. He lost the money and he said he had to go get his stuff out his car first. He disconnected the wire so the car wouldn't start. And so he came back and he was just like staking out the whole time. And when that dude said he called the lock. Oh, he didn't have to keep thought. He said he called the locksmith that night. He paid for a locksmith, and then he ended up connecting the wires back and driving off with the car. I'm just like, and that person wanted to harm him so bad. I was like, you know what? That's how bad he was. That ain't funny, but that's crazy. Like, I ain't never knew nobody to gamble their car. Like, who does that? And your sports car at that one. He's smart, but he dumb because the right mother would have popped him for real. Like, he told me he was in situations where the dudes that he gambled with put a gun to his head trying to harm him because he be playing too many games with people. He do everybody wrong. He do his mama like that. He'll go steal a couple of his mama dollars. My kid's grandma, she had like a little panda. Y'all know the little Chinese Jello and stuff, got the little pieces and stuff in it, and you know you can put them in the pandas and all that, and then it had like a coin thingy at the top. Well, she put all kind of coins in there, quarters, nickels, pennies, dimes, whatever was loose change. They had so much money, the panda almost all the way full, and he would steal some of the money just to go smoke and just do stupid stuff. It's just crazy. That dude just had bad habits. But yeah, he would do a lot of dumb stuff. And yes, I still love him. That was my first love. I've never loved the dude before, other than my sons and my daddy. Them the only people that I've ever loved in my and God, you know. But I'm just saying, like, human form, it's just been my boys and, you know, my baby daddy and my dad. That's it. Like, yeah. But yeah, I don't really, a lot of my relationships, it wouldn't last more than a month because I get uninterested fast, and you know, people don't know how